I was so happy I wasn't in that scene. Everyone was like, that was the most miserable 2 days of shooting. We were on our knees.
2 days? No, it was like 3 weeks because it went over 2 episodes, the finale and the premiere of the next season.
Oh my god.
So
miserable.
we were cold.
Through the night shoots as well.
Night shoots, and it was during winter, so we were all freezing. At one point I was like, this can't be.
We had a season break in between, so Christian actually never left.
I just stayed there.
Just stayed in the open lot there.
She just sat there for 6 months and there was a Christian.
We brought her food.
I'm a committed actor.
It's brutal.
I was not in the scene, but I got to sit in Video Village every night watching, because I came back, because after I had had my kid, and watched all of them miserable. They were all sitting there like, this is miserable. I was like, I'm in this warm hut. But it was really sad. I miss you, Cutlets. I missed you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Hello. My question is, if you have ever played any of the Walking Dead games, which one is your favorite, or which one has frightened you the most?
Alana and I did commercials for No Man's Land, the video game on the phone, and I actually quite enjoyed playing that game until we didn't get paid, but we should have got paid for it. I was like, whoa, this game, I feel like that game is so popular, and I really enjoyed it as well. But we did some really funny skits for it. I'm like, this is great. We did
That was
good
one
job
of the
with
most fun times.
it. It was really fun.
Those skits were great. And Cutlets and Josh went and did
Yeah,
them.
and they got paid for it.
They got paid.
On blast, AMC, on blast. But those games are fun. Those games, No Man's Land.
Did they have games with your show, or did they?
They would have done tie-ins, I think. I think they did tie-ins.
You guys would know. Did they? Was it like the whole world, or was it?
I think mine was.
Oh, I just wanted to share mine.
There it is.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think
I don't know
I
either.
don't play them.
Everybody up here has a pop, a Funko Pop. I don't. The
I don't think I
tiger
do either.
does.
The dog.
And the dog does. I did 7 seasons. I don't have
The
one.
dog
But you have
has
one.
a
Dog had one before I did. And
You don't
Jerry
have
doesn't
one?
have one either.
We're just gonna sit here and moan for like a half hour what we didn't get paid for. And who doesn't have a
I'm
part.
not gonna do that.
And Jerry doesn't have one either. You and Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry doesn't.
They were like, Alana, you're gonna get one. And then they're like, ah, fuck you. Just But they gave it to Richard, who had one line in that one episode, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Right.
Meanwhile, they're like, no, let's give Norman a black and white one. Let's give him a bloody one. Let's give him one with a motorcycle. Let's give his dog
You
one.
have a few too, don't you? I mean, not Selena related. I'm saying, do you have a few Rositas?
No,
Just one Rosita?
Rosita.
Do you have one, Cutlets?
What?
A ginger pop?
Oh, I have 4.
Wait, from Walking Dead or from everything else?
No.
Maybe
I
I could
have
dress
one.
up one of yours to look like me.
Do you guys collect pops? Yeah. Do you just collect one show, or do you collect like multiple? Do you have your pop wall?
I have a whole cabinet.
They're important.
They're so cute.
I think they're great. I think they're awesome.
Yeah, you do.
Awesome. I love that.
But you don't have mine, because I don't have one.
You can have somebody make you a custom one.
They should make me one with my head on a stick.
Just the head.
Boo, bad joke, Alana. Too soon.
All right, our next question over there.
Hi, my name is Eli. Number one, y'all are all awesome. And my question is, who do you think had like the best dynamics on set, like together?
Dynamics?
Yeah.
Probably me and. No. I'll let them take this.
Graydon was pretty good.
Graydon was great.
Graydon.
That's some
Graydon?
good. Graydon.
Graydon.
You fake fan.
Graydon.
It's
Yeah.
Kratom. I'm
Right,
gonna get
right,
tattooed
right.
on my knuckles.
I forgot that was what you guys called yourself. That's
Yeah,
right.
No,
we're like,
it's
oh,
what
I had no idea.
it was written into the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, there's a whole scene in the show.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Yeah.
Wait, which years ago?
This is called The Walking Dead. Have you heard of it? Okay. Kratom. It was Glenn, Rosita, Eugene,
Yeah.
Abraham, Tara, that's me, and Maggie Kratom. Shut up, Jesus, you died.
That's
This is good.
which is what?
Sword?
Secretly? That's
Biblical.
Wait, I've never heard that. Really?
Whole scene where we're by a fire truck,
I
and I'm
didn't
like,
watch the
Kratom,
show.
or squad, I'm getting
Well,
a tattoo,
Where
whatever.
Abraham knocks out Eugene
When
he finally
Eugene's
admits
like-
that he didn't have the cure.
Is this after I died? No, you
Okay,
don't
no.
inform me.
So what
Season
happens? So what
4?
happens is,
No, 5.
5.
what happens is Rick Grimes wakes up in a hospital. And everything has changed.
And then Lenny James leaves and goes to join Fear the Walking Dead, which is another show.
I know. And then everyone gets spin-offs about Mask. Wait, okay. We've done so many panels together and I've literally never heard that.
That's how the water bottles were labeled.
Oh, wow.
Their initials.
Okay. Cool.
Hello. Hi, my name is Jaden, and since most of you guys are dead, how do they tell you, and how do you prepare for it? So I'm watching Fear the Walking Dead, and John's caught me really off guard. I wasn't ready for that one.
Can you tell me
tell
how you
us
died?
how they did it.
How did you
Yeah.
die? Oh, she said, your death really got her, but I don't actually know how you died. Can you regale us with the story?
Well, they love to kill off people with children in Fear the Walking Dead. So I got shot by a kid. Yeah, I got shot off a bridge with my own gun. I'm an expert. I'm an expert with guns, by the way, in the show.
A kid killed you?
But
A small kid or a large kid?
no, a teenager.
Oh, a
It
teenager.
was real nice. You know, it wasn't really.
This is a huge misunderstanding.
Did you have kids on the show?
What do you mean? Like, did my character have children?
Yes.
No.
No. So you didn't have children, but a child shot you.
Yeah, there was a lot of kids running around. You know. So, Nick got killed that way, and yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, that's how I died.
I'm gonna talk to them for you.
It's all right. It's all right.
How did they tell you? They tell you, I don't know, I don't even remember, like 2 or 3 weeks before? 2 or 3 weeks before? I guess.
Mine was like a week before.
No, they called me. It was funny because I think I was the first death when Angela took over as showrunner, and I heard through the grapevine that she was like a bit nervous about it. Like, how's Tom gonna feel about it? And I was like, cool. How are we gonna do it? She's like, oh, okay. Because the years of the show have been like people buying houses and getting killed, and like not really expecting to be killed. But by the time I joined, like everyone dies on the show, and it comes to everyone. So it's like, cool. What are we gonna do? And I kind of enjoyed it. The whole
You had a great
process.
death.
And I did have a great death.
You had an admirable, like, warrior death.
Well, I like the fact that it was like dead. I didn't take a whole episode to die like Carl. You know? Like, who then finally shot himself. Like, I was dead. Like, dead. Straight away. And what I liked about it is that the audience felt the same as the characters. I like when you watch a movie or a TV show and the audience go through the same thing as the characters do. It's like, oh, it's completely unexpected. And, it was, when you introduced the Whisperers, it was cool. I was happy with mine. How was your head on a stick moment?
Oh, yeah, I got a call on a Tuesday, and Angela was like, hi, you're dying, goodbye. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I went to K&B Studios in Burbank. It was a very quick phone call. And then they cast my head like a Mrs. Doubtfire with like little straws. It's horrible.
Terrible experience.
I remember her calling me going, you would have never been able to do this, because it was originally
Yeah,
my death.
Yeah, she was supposed to die every time. They were like, just kidding, that's Colon instead. So then I got the cast of the thing, and then
the script came out, and we didn't even get to film the death. It was just that my head was on a stick.
Mine, I had to beg them to die. So I was pitching for a good year to be killed off the show.
I loved your death.
I liked my death, yeah. Because our finale wasn't originally gonna have like a major character death, and I was like, that's what do you mean? Like, people check in on our show because they want to make sure their loved ones are still there. We have to break their hearts one more time. And so
That's so
I just
dark.
wanted to ruin your day. And so I fought really, really hard for that death and didn't think I was gonna get it. And then finally they said, yes, you are right. I'm always correct. So we will kill you in the finale.
So the only person who's alive is Ross?
Yeah.
Spin.
Hey Ross, how's your spin-off going?
That's what, they haven't told me anything. I have no
Also,
idea.
you only have one arm, right?
Yeah.
You're alive, but with one arm?
Did you stop watching the show? Yeah. I think we were on the show together when I had one arm still.
What if we created a
Remember?
character?
Oh yeah, that happened in
like,
my last season. Yeah.
Like, what if we did a mashup? So Chandler doesn't have an eye, you don't have an arm, Herschel doesn't have a leg. I don't have a body.
Daryl's brother. Oh
I
my
was
God,
just
Merle.
head.
Merle has one arm too.
Right?
Yep.
So we have 2 no arms, 1 no leg, 1 no body.
Lydia has
Body.
one arm now too at the end of the show.
Abraham doesn't have a head.
Guys, I'm creating a super
No
pop.
heads, dude.
Good.
I'm making a pop Funko of all
Yeah.
of me.
Yeah.
Don't give me a pop Funko, just make it.
Alright, we have people to get. We have 23 minutes left. We have to get through.
Your next question.
Hello everyone, my name is Nolan, and my question is, while filming your respective shows, what was your favorite stunt to perform?
Garrett.
Wow, 23 minutes, Tom.
Sorry. Since I have probably the most stunts out of anyone sitting here, I have a lot to think about.
I like the sequence on the bridge with the fire truck where I got the RPG.
That you didn't get to fire.
You gotta use that rocket launcher.
Yeah, you fired that really hard in the show, didn't you? You're like,
I didn't.
Who got to use the rocket launcher in the next episode? I can't remember.
So I don't remember either. Not me.
The guy who is like military trained, like you two were the only one in the military, and who got to shoot it again? I can't remember.
Not me.
I shot one in an episode. I blew some dude up in a warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Remember what did I say? It was like,
Oh, that's right.
Dart, you're not going to use that.
you
gun.
shot an RPG in the show?
Yeah, and I had just had my daughter, and I had a cesarean, so I couldn't hold anything, and it was it was real, so I couldn't hold it up, and it was, yeah.
Oh my God.
But we rigged it.
A disaster.
I know, I'm great.
Were you hopped up on like Percocet and stuff? Like, how did you get through it?
Oh my God,
I'm not
HIPAA.
Tell us all about your cesarean.
No. I'm wondering how you got through it because that sounds really painful.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, I went back to work like, I think 10 days after. So
Jesus.
I know, but they had an amazing like stunt woman there. So she was doing all the running, and then I was like popping up, and it was yep. But no, the others are superheroes. Yeah, we was 3 women pregnant on Walking Dead.
That's
Yeah.
nothing,
Mine was
I have nothing to do with that.
You're just staged.
Mine was stage time, or a prosthetic belly.
And anyone else?
There you go.
Stunts?
I liked your the graveyard. That was freaking amazing.
That wasn't really stunt.
Yeah, it was. You were flipping all over shit and like.
Well, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, yeah.
That wasn't a stunt. That was a Tuesday.
No, the biggest stunt, I was just thinking, like, what stunts did I do? The biggest stunt was flying off the top of the truck, but I didn't get to do that. So when, in my first episode, when I'm chasing, it's like comedy episode of The Walking Dead, and I fly off the top of the truck, my stunt guy did that, and I'm glad I didn't do it because they set up 2 big, deep pads for him to fall on, and he fell in between them. And I'm really happy that I didn't fall in between them.
And then didn't they use that? They used your stunt double in the trailer.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
For
it was-
flying off. Oh, yeah.
Was this when you had the funny glued-on beard?
Yes, and also my stunt double is shorter than me, and I'm not the tallest guy. So every time I see the show, I'm like, that's my stunt double, and he looks even shorter than I do, which is like annoying. So I made sure to my stunt doubles on projects after that are a little bit taller than me.
That'd be amazing if you had a stunt double that was 6'5". It was like, it's Tom! He's just really big in all of his stunt scenes.
I mean, I do get like, oh, you look so much bigger on this, yeah. Oh, you're really short in real life. I'm like, yeah, most actors are. Cillian Murphy's tiny.
Hey everyone, so you managed to answer the question I had before, so this one's coming like off the top of my head. What was the most fun thing to do on set? Like your scene that you loved to film the most?
You want us all to answer that?
Yes, Gary, go.
Shit, I don't know. I think I loved, I loved all the water work and stuff like that. I liked when we got to ride horses to rivers and stuff like that. Those are really fun days. It's fun to be on horseback, yeah. I don't know.
We didn't do enough. We had horses, what was it, season 9?
They're expensive.
9 and 10, yeah.
9, 10, and Norman's scared of them, so he didn't ride a horse.
I didn't either. I refused. I was like, I'm not getting on.
You had a quad bike.
What'd you say?
You had a quad bike.
Because I said I'm not getting on a damn horse.
Which you then didn't have again for some reason. But you had it in that one episode.
Yeah. They were like, oh, are you scared of horses? Do you not ride horses? I was like, no, I ride horses. And they're like, so you get on a horse? I was like, no.
I made the mistake of being like, yeah, I'm pretty proficient on horses, and they gave me the most difficult fucking horse out of everyone. Yeah. But it was actually really fun. It was like a different look for the show. And
You had Blade, right?
I don't know.
No, I had...
maybe.
The Blade?
The
I
black
had
Blade.
Rick's horse from the pilot.
That's right.
So when the horse came back, same sort of thing as Tom, like, do you ride? I was like, yeah, I rode my whole life. I'm like, great, here's Blade. And then in the scene in whatever season it is when we're on the cement in Atlanta, when we're walking up to the big building,
Oh, yeah.
Norman flies by me on the motorcycle, and my horse is like trained to just go. And we had turned around to reset the scene, and we're like casually walking back on the horses, and Norman goes flying by me on the motorcycle, and my horse just goes galloping into the Atlanta sun.
That's why I said absolutely not.
I'm alive to tell the tale, but it was definitely very
It's a different thing, like
regulated.
riding horses. You can be good at riding horses, but then riding horses with all the other stuff that you have to deal with on set
with cameras,
is a whole other thing. Yeah.
So I'm still unclear on what was your most fun scene.
Actually, I did really enjoy that. We were riding horses in the middle of Atlanta. That was actually really cool. I actually did enjoy that.
That was it, coincidentally.
Yeah.
2 for 1. What was your most
Well,
fun?
not to be mushy, but like
Cutlets.
we're all really close friends, so really like any scene where we're all together is fun. So it's hard to kind of pinpoint.
You wouldn't know, would you? Because you weren't with us.
I don't know most of these stories.
You bully.
Yeah.
You absolute bully.
You guys looking forward to The Ones Who Live? Anybody still up?
Have you been watching the spin-offs?
I saw a headline last night that Gimple was like, yeah, we might do a crossover with all of them together. He dropped that at the premiere of Ones Who Live. I was like, oh, okay. No! Oh, interesting. Because you have to get Norman back from France, and how the hell did he get there in the first place? And like, how long is he going to take to get back from France? Like, forever? How did he? Did they explain that?
I've been asking.
Oh, they did explain it?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's implied. Did you watch the show?
Implied?
No! Did I watch the show?
I'm going to tell you.
Oh yeah, don't spoil it. I'll watch it in 20 years. Wait, but how did he get there then? He just got on a boat and fell asleep and woke up again?
May have involved a boat.
May have.
No.
Well, there's helicopters and planes about
May be a helicopter. Probably a boat.
Yeah, not a helicopter. Okay, but then he's got to get back to America.
Does he?
Oh. Depends if everyone wants to film in France.
Exactly. I'm going to switch back to what Christian was saying about the scenes that were fun. I think and you guys probably had the same thing, I imagine, on Fear. The family that's created on set when you're working for a long time, including the ones that you don't really care for in the moment.
Every family is dysfunctional.
Yes, you know, it's always that sort of like if you have 2 or 3 people, it's fantastic, but then whenever you evolve into your Thanksgiving dinner and you have everyone there, it becomes really fun. we had, sort of Thanksgiving dinner all the time when we had everybody.
Well, our Thanksgiving dinners were night shoots.
Yeah, but the
I would snap
personality,
up.
so, I guess the large group stuff, when you have all these wonderful characters that you've been working together for a long time, that tends to be, not necessarily the most fun, but the most exciting days. Would you guys sometimes think, the death scene must have been hard, or you were underwater, that must have been hard, or that was very emotional, must have been hard. We live for that stuff. Like, the hard days are our great days. So our idea of what a fun day is, or what a fun, encounter is, might be different than what you guys are thinking, because we kind of live to get into it. That's what we want. So a day full of conflict on set that's being filmed is actually a great day.
We heard stories about the camaraderie over there.
Not like that on
inspiring. It was inspiring. Yeah.
You guys kept changing location. You were like in one state, and then you were in another state. Like, you were all over the place.
Yeah, not me, but yeah, they started in California. Then
Oh, you did move to California.
I was only in Austin.
Do you know a good piece of trivia is that you guys shot in Mexico in season 2 at a studio in Rosarito, and then Selena shot there right after you. So I was like kind of in the Walking Dead universe again.
Nice.
And all your dead cows and shit were still there. With like, you didn't clean it up?
I only showed up in Austin. But
Okay. Where did you show up? In Texas?
Yeah, Austin. Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas.
This young
Next
woman's
question.
been waiting for a while.
I'm sorry, you got a bat.
No, what do you want to say? Oh, she's got a
Next
bat.
question.
Hi, my name is Kim, and I have a question for all of you. What is everyone's favorite line?
Dolphin smooth.
Dolphin Smith.
You have to narrow down these questions.
Dolphin smooth.
Dolphin smooth. That's my favorite.
Have you shaved it down all over?
Mother Dick. Mother Dick.
You got the best lines.
Never in any point in my life in the real world have I ever heard someone say Mother Dick. But he says the weirdest shit on that show. And it was like, yep, that's funny as hell. I don't know. Did you ad-lib that, or was that in the script?
No, they wrote off.
Was it in the script? Mother Dick.
Do you have good one-liners?
Bitch.
You know, I had one that I liked. It doesn't take a whole day to recognize sunshine.
Oh!
What is it?
Oh my god, I just
Can you say
teared
it?
up a little
A little
bit.
better.
I just got a little weepy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right? I teared up. Doesn't take a whole day to recognize sunshine. I mean, that's a nice thing to say.
That is a
You can
great
admit that.
line.
Even? Yeah.
My God.
That's a good line.
I like Your World's About to Get a Whole Lot Bigger, because it introduced like the whole thing, and also it was just before that. I was like, cool, I got one of those lines, so I was happy with that. I complain about the show sometimes, but I got some good stuff.
Because I complain about the show
Weird
sometimes.
stories about that too.
Sometimes. You mean all the time?
You must have a ton.
Every time?
What's your favorite, Russ?
Oh, I think Mother Dick, honestly. I mean, I honestly, to this day, and what was the context of that? I can't remember. Do you? No, I know. Oh, it has to be our line. Oh.
They're all Cudlitz's line.
I have a favorite of mine. I liked in the finale when I told Josh, I'm still right here, because he was starting to break down, and I was like, I'm still here.
Oh yeah.
Sweet one. The sweet ones resonate.
Really emotional.
I like all of Alana's this to everybody.
Yeah, fuck you, bitches.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Hi, I'm Macy. I was wondering if at the end of all these like spin-offs and everything, do you think that they're gonna come back together and like do a reunion of everything?
Well, that's what. So the god of the Walking Dead universe, Scott Gimple, said that at the premiere, the Ones Who Live premiere the other night. He was like, "Yeah, I can see a world where everyone comes together," and that's what started me talking about Norman coming back from France, or them all being in France. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but
Meeting somewhere in the middle.
Or meeting somewhere in the middle of the ocean.
What if at the very end they had it almost, I don't really remember Lost, but what if at the very, very end they have just one episode
Where
we all
everybody wakes up.
and we're all, yeah, he wakes up, but we're all like normal,
Wishful thinking.
dressed in normal clothes, and like we have everybody from Fear and all the spin-offs, and we're like going
Rick
and
just
like,
wakes
they were
up
just
in
shooting
the
shows the whole time. We're getting
And you were there, and you were there.
Yes. And like I'm the doctor walking in, and Christian is there.
I keep thinking it would be an interesting show idea to have a spin-off where it's like the day before the world ended. So you get to really dive in. Because one of the most interesting episodes of the show was when Abraham, you get to see his family, his wife and 2 boys, right?
Boy and a girl.
Well, 1 boy and 1 girl. That was fascinating because you're like, oh, you get to really see who these people are. And I think it'd be cool to see who each of us are the day before the shit hits the fan.
Didn't they do a show which was kind of supposed to be
Called
that?
season 1 of Fear the Walking Dead.
Oh.
No.
Wasn't it the
What was this?
the time before, Land Before Time, the one?
Land Before Time.
What was the spin-off there that they
With
did?
Samantha Morton.
And had Terry Crews in it.
You directed it.
Tales of the Walking Dead.
Oh no, you didn't do
That was
Tales.
after. Tales is.
Okay.
I can't say.
Oh my God.
Hot take.
No, but that's a bummer because I thought that was kind of what that show was going to be.
Everybody
There's
say
8 minutes
good
left.
morning,
Where
Cooper.
the fuck were you?
8 minutes left.
I like to show up halfway through a thing,
It ain't
like, and then
baby.
just
It's
sort
only 8
of
minutes
roll on it. That's how I do it. Season 7 being an example.
left. That's Cooper. Sorry, go ahead on your next question.
Just in time for our 3rd question. All right. Question right here.
I cried when everybody died. I hated it. But my question is for Ross. I've heard you do a really good Trump impersonation.
Oh, we do Trump.
This man does one of the most fantastic Trumps. He's very good at it.
Thank you so much.
If there's a better Trump in
Well,
this
my
world.
mom is a diehard Trump fan.
Oh,
She
that's
backs me up.
okay. A lot of things to say about that, of course, but here's the deal. There's a great chance I'm probably going to come back next time. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity for.
We did that.
It is incredible.
If you were going on the news as Trump to try to calm the people down, oh, it's not that bad.
How about the zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, well, how would you talk to Americans?
Okay, here's the deal. These walkers, as they're being called, okay, they're not even real people, okay? They're actors. They're dressed in makeup. Clearly, this isn't really happening, okay? This isn't real. It's fake news. Fake news, believe me.
You're amazing. Thank you.
My suggestion is we lay out ice trucks, we put them down, we're gonna freeze all the roads, and you're gonna see these zombies, they're gonna be walking down, tripping on the ice. And it's gonna be magnificent blue ice.
Blue ice.
Yeah, that's a meth joke.
All right, next question.
Hi. My name is Mashawn, the castmates of the TV show I hold nearest and dearest to my heart. I want to ask y'all what I asked Taniqua yesterday. So what is something that was very comforting for you to watch as a child? That it still hits to this day, like you could turn it on right now, blanket, something to drink.
Christian will tell you.
I got 2. Friends and I Love Lucy. I watched I Love Lucy the other day.
I'm amazed. I thought you were going to say a Disney movie for sure.
Well,
Me too.
Well, that's implied. It's implied, but like a nostalgic, younger, like things that I watched when I was little. Growing up, I Love Lucy. And
Christian might be one of the biggest Disney, what do they call them? Disney adults, thank you.
yeah, but it's so derogatory. Like I'm so
Freaks or
proud of
adults?
my Disney.
Freaks or adults?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to.
I know, I'm very proud of my.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to work at Disneyland. I've asked to work at Disneyland.
Hell yeah.
My agents were like, "Can we not?" And I was like, "I'll give it to charity. Like I want to work on Main Street.
Yeah.
I think it would be so much fun."
Who would you want to? You want to be one of the cosplayers? You want
No,
to dress up
I
as
want to
something?
work like on Main Street. Like I want to work in the candy shop, or I want to work a ride. I want to be a cast member. I want a badge. I want the whole thing. I want to tell people where to go. I know where all the restrooms are. I know all the.
She really does know everything about Disney.
I love Disneyland.
Most
so
other
I mean,
actors call that unemployment.
Have you been to the one in Japan?
In Japan?
Isn't that like the best, like, coolest?
No, I went to Japan and I didn't get to go to Tokyo, but I'm actually going to Tokyo in July. I'm taking my daughter. She's obsessed with Tokyo. And so we'll go, but I've been to Tokyo. Paris is the only one out of the country, and then obviously Disney World and Disneyland.
You're gonna love
Disneyland, Paris.
Yeah.
So, you saying show or things?
that was very comforting for you as a child that still hit to this day. Like you can turn it on right now. It could be TV, movie, anything.
I like Doug.
Doug's remember.
Doug. You said Doug?
Doug.
Oh man, that's funny.
Patty Mayo.
Yeah, that's funny. Indiana Jones.
Which one?
Indiana Jones. I watched the first movie, like I had it on VHS. I knew the commercial breaks because I taped it off the TV. John Rhys Davis is at this convention, and like I met him a few years ago at one of them, and I literally like I got an autograph from my brother, and then he was like, "And would you like one?" And I like got emotional. I was like, "Yes, I would actually." and I got it was great. Yeah, it's funny with those people who reach out from your childhood, like you've watched a million times. It's super cool.
Going back to what you were saying earlier, never-ending story for me was like. And to this day, it's better for adults actually, because it's all about like not giving up on your dreams and believing in yourself. And the moment you succumb to the fear, you swamp into this sadness of the swamps and everything. But also Die Hard. Die Hard's the best. Die Hard's the best action movie of all time.
It's the best Christmas movie.
Christmas. I watched it. It's not a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie.
It is absolutely a Christmas movie.
It's set in Christmas. It doesn't make it a Christmas movie. It's an action movie.
Next question.
And I just want to say, I wish Janai and Andy would have pulled up on us. That would have been great.
What's the worst part of The Walking Dead that you filmed?
The worst?
Looking at it. You little Negan, yeah?
I mean, it really was the shittiest thing we'd have ever done. Like it was, like the Negan lineup. I mean, we were on our knees for, like Christian said, like two and a half months, just freezing our butts off. And you're contemplating not only your mortality, so you have to be like, oh, I might get picked, but also your friend next to you or the one next to you. So either way, it's gonna suck.
I was contemplating mortality in life. It was so cold. I was like, we're gonna be sick. And our knees were bruised from being, because it was rocks. It wasn't gravel, it was rocks that we were on. So I don't know, they were gonna catch a suit. I was pissed.
That was the worst question.
The worst is like the heat in Atlanta. Like running around in the heat, like trying not to die. And the bugs. Oh, the ticks on your balls. That wasn't me actually, that was Stephen Young.
Not on his balls, it was on his...
No,
Yeah.
No, he did. It was, yeah, on the show. Oh, wow, really?
Hey.
That was...
All right, this will be our last question here.
We have time for a few more. Time for a few.
There's two more, and Axel's standing right there. We can get this. Two more.
We're gonna have to do speed rounds.
Speed round, go.
Be specific.
It's another 40 minutes.
Hi, I'm Steph. Nice to meet you guys. I just had a question about, as you're preparing for your roles, obviously you had to prepare and put yourself in the mindset of a zombie apocalypse. Do you think that you would survive a real one because of all the preparation you've already done?
No.
I mean, I don't think it's the bear, analogy. You don't have to be the fastest, just don't be the slowest.
Okay, my name is Jennifer, and I have read all the comic books before Walking Dead came out from 2004. Have any of you read the comic books to help prepare for that?
No.
Yes. Did you say you read the comic books before they came out?
Before Walking Dead came out, the TV show.
All right.
I read the first 50, but after that, no.
Oh,
Yes.
and I found your Funko Pop. It's online.
It's online.
It's $111.
What? That?
And it's arriving Tuesday.
It's what?
It's arriving Tuesday.
Amazon Prime. Hi, Axel. How are you? Hey, Tara. Hey, what's up?
Uh-oh.
Hey, shut up, Cutlets. How do you reload your freaking gun? Yes.
Whoa! Wow, shots fired.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no
shots
pun
fired.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Wow, that's a really good question. You learn how to do a lot with one hand.
Do you?
Don't.
What else? Russ, what else do you do with one hand?
We don't need to acknowledge it.
How do you load your gun, Ross?
Russ, what hand is it? Your left or your right? Your left. Oh, your right still works.
Yeah, because Angela asked which dominant hand I had, and I said right hand. So
Right, so she asked you which one.
you're such a children, man. There's
We're
children.
misfits up here, guys. Come on, get it together. They watch the show. I mean,
You're welcome.
He goes to the same magical place that Daryl gets his gas from.
Right, exactly.
They go there and they're like, reload my gun, put gas in my bike.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, my name is Hanako, and I love all of you guys, but since Gary is outnumbered by you guys, I'm going to show him some love.
Hell yeah.
Please.
I have two things
I
to
felt
say.
loved. Good thing.
I have two things to say. One, your portrayal of Crow Marty in the Sarah Connor Chronicles was one of the best villains. Like, it still scares me to this day.
Thank you. I love it.
Wait, you were in the Sarah Connor Chronicles? So was I.
What? Yes. I never knew that.
Yeah.
We didn't know that. I just discovered that thing.
And the second thing is John Dory Jr. was one of the best characters on Fear the Walking Dead, and the quality of that show went down the moment you died, and I will die on that hill.
Well, don't do that, but thank you very much. I had a good time. They were good to me. Is that it?
That's a nice end note.
That is the end. Can you guys give a huge round of applause, everybody? Appreciate them.
Good work, guys. You did it.
Thank you, guys.